So this was the problem. As soon as we got the seats out of the vehicle, it started downpouring, and it has rained for 2 days straight. So all work basically stopped on the Corvette. We didn't get a chance to put it up on jack stands. We didn't get a chance to vacuum out the hull. You can see the accumulation of water down here from the 2 days of rain. So that's just lovely. Little lake down there. We didn't get a chance to vacuum out the cowl right here where the filter is. And yeah, so yep. As soon as we finished pulling the seats out, the skies opened up and it downpoured for 2 days straight. So that paused work. So we're going to be starting on this guy today. We're going to be pulling out the seats and getting everything ready for this so we can start doing the seals. You can see how damaged the seals are, and they're like that all the way around this thing. Getting the seats out of the way will give us some room. We're going to get some power back to the battery, get this pop to open so we can get to the parts that are in the back, and start on this. And it looks like it's pretty trashed, and the mothballs have evaporated. But we'll get this done, and we will go from there. So we've got the juice to the battery, we got the top popped off, and we got our box of parts that we got for this. That's seals and other things that are in here for this car that I got when we first got the car. Let's get this started. Let's get these seats out. And to get the seats out, we need to pop the little plastic covers. And we'll use this guy here to show you what I'm talking about. These plastic covers here, you pop them out like that, and then they come out. All right. It just comes out like that. And now let's get this other one. There we go. We get it out, and then off there it should come, like so. Past the carpet, and we're good. And now we have those bolts exposed. And those should be relatively easy to get out. But we'll see. Famous last words. It's actually a 13 millimeter. Well, that one's a little tough. Let's see what's going on with that. Well, it looks like it's just tough to get started. Let's see what we can do now. Looks like these are just a little stuck on. So we're gonna PB blast them. And as we move the seat forward, we find that the jack lever is right there. Strapped in, it's tied down right there on top of the actual seat bolts. See a lot of half-eaten food here down. So we had animals in here. Lovely. And like the bolts in the front, we're going to PB blast these bolts and screws as well, because they are soaked in rust, or covered in rust. So we're going to PB blast them so we can get them out. All right, so it looks like we're coming back to these at a later date, but at least we got the top open and we got this open. So we're going to go over here and we're going to get these undone and start seeing about what we could do over here. And those have a lot longer shaft on those, so we got to get that deep well. Because they have a lot longer bolt length on these ones, we got to get a deep well in order to get these off. So these might be just a little tougher because they probably haven't been off this thing since this car was put together. Now, let's get everything off the seat so we don't dump it all over the place. Yeah. Tilt it forward so that we can get to the connections right here. Or maybe get them from the front. Yeah, looks like it's easier to get them from the front. So how do we get these out? Let's find out. Looks like one of them already came out, or came loose, or is not used. I think it's not used. So let's see what we got. There we go. And there we go. There's one of them out. I get the bolts here, put them back on here so we don't lose them. And we got a lot of garbage in here, that's for sure. All right, let's go see if the bolts on the other side are loosened up enough for us to get them out. Now, let's move the seat back. Power seats on both sides. Alright. Alright, what do we got here? Why are we stuck down on this? Oh, yes, because that bolt hadn't come out yet. So let's go get that one out. So let's get the wrench on that. Let's see, what do we got here? Can we do that one? Nope. So we gotta do this. Let's see if we can get this back any further. There we go. That's as far back as we can go. Let's see what we can do here. As the sweat drips into my eyeball. Alright, so it's loosening. And there we go. We got that out now. And now we can lift up on the front of the seat. So let's move it forward. We get that room. Let's tilt the steering wheel up all the way. Tilt you back. And get a look at this one right here. And there it is. So since we've already done the one in the back, on the passenger side, we know how to do this one. And it should be a lot easier. But you know how that goes. You know, I always say it's gonna go easier, but then it never does. But come on, there we go. That's off. And then we got this one right here, which goes up into the seat. And I gotta pull it down. All right. So somehow they got this thing stuffed up in here and stuck. Because this is the connector to it. And it's on the other side of that fucking motor. I don't want to cut it. There we go. Boom, done. Oh, all right. And again, you can see all the crash that's in here from everything. Look at that. We even got a busted iPod. Huh. All right, so we got these nuts put back on so we don't lose them. All right, so we are good for now. We got the seats out, so now we can start taking stuff apart up top and around and getting it ready for doing the seals. Thank you very much and have a great day. Bye. Again, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon in the next video, and we'll go from there. You have a great day.